Hi ladies, anyway I placed another Honeycatso order, actually I placed two, because I was so pleased with the glitters and generally the stuff that arrived, and even with the shipping they ended up being really good value. So I'll show you what I got in the second order and then in the third. So as usual they included some freebies, and the first thing that they included was an information sheet about their tools, and they included a curved tweezer, which is awesome because I recently broke one. I've been using this side to prise up those little spangles cases, and they included a dotting tool, and it's just got a normal dotter on one end, but on the other end, I don't know how you can see, but it's sort of oval shaped. I don't know if you can see.
You can show here, so picture there better.
Of course, thanks Max. Yeah, anyway, it's sort of oval shaped, and I don't know, I think that might be for water marbling. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy to try those, or I can give them away because I've also bought some. I've got a set of dotters, so anyway. Sid, jump out the way please. And then at the very bottom of the package I found these two sets of foot files. They're double-sided foot files, and I definitely didn't order these, and I double checked my packing slip and I definitely didn't order them, so they were free. You know, why not? You always need these, so I'm happy about those. We'll see how well they work. My feet need a lot of scraping. Can you get those containers please? They're the next thing. So I got two sets of these boxes of 3 containers, little pots in a case, and these I'm pretty sure are the 5-gram ones. They're not that really small size, that are the 2-gram ones, but anyway I thought they'd be nice to fill up for, I've got a swap coming up, so they'd be nice to fill up with some goodies for that, and then you can always reuse the cases. So I got 2 sets of those because they were really a good price. I can't remember how much, but they were fairly inexpensive. And then I got this little set of 10 rhinestone
One's loose
flowers, little flowers with rhinestones in the middle, and they are so cute. And they're slightly curved on the bottom. I haven't tried putting one on the nail, but they're slightly curved on the bottom, so I think they will sit nicely. If not, I'm pretty sure there's nothing a bit of acrylic liquid won't fix.
Can I look? It's got something on it.
Hang on, let's have a look.
Sides.
Oh, there's 2 stuck together. Oh, that one looks like it's missing a rhinestone, but you know, nothing a bit of super glue and a rhinestone won't fix. Alright, yeah, they're not too bad. They're not quite as curved as I hoped that they would be, but they don't sit too badly. I think with a bit of acrylic liquid on the back to sort of soften it, I think they can be attached quite easily. And they can always be used to bling up other things as well. So they're really nice. There's 10 in a pot, which I like even numbers for these sorts of things, because even if you just put one on each accent finger, you've got enough to do as many sets as you need. So yellow, a sort of turquoisey, greeny blue colour, a very light purple, black, this one looks like it's got some glitter on it, a darker purple, like a white sort of pearlescent colour, blue, pale pink, like an orangey red, and a really lovely bright pink. Look at that. That is awesome. I love those. I'm really excited to be working with them. Okay, Max is getting out the stuff. Alright, we're doing tinsel next?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll get out the...
Green tinsel.
No, there's I think there's one. Yeah, alright, this one. Okay, and then the rest is all the bulk glitters. So I got tinsel in, I think, all the other colours, or almost all the other colours they had. So this one's a greeny gold colour, and I wasn't sure if I'd like this, but I figured, well, for the price it's worth giving it a go, and once it's in a mix it'll, you know, even the ugliest thing looks nice in a mix. But no, I'm really happy with it. It's a greeny goldy sort of a colour. That's a nice one. And then just a normal bright sort of emerald green. Neither of those two are iridescent, they're just the usual metallic-y ones. Silver, just a nice silver metallic. And a gold. It's sort of slightly orangey gold, so that's a bit different. That's quite nice. And then I got one bag of the, they call them glitter dots. So they're smaller than what I'd call a small hexagon. So I don't know, maybe they'd be considered a chunky glitter, but they're bigger than a fine glitter. Yeah, so they had only a few colours. They had red, green and brown in stock, and then pink and silver out of stock, and then there's really no other colours like this. So I picked up the red. I should have got the green too. I think the green is the same as that emerald green tinsel. But anyway, we'll see how those go. And the rest are just glitters, just the fine glitters. So we've got gold. And it's a similar gold to the tinsel. And silver. The silver looks a little bit finer than the gold. Not sure why that is, but the gold is still finer than the than those dots. I'll get the two blues. You get the oranges together, and then there's this blue. It's sort of a powdery. What would you call this? Almost slightly like a periwinkle, maybe, iridescent blue. And then there's this bright sky blue. And this, I've compared them, is different to the Maythep sky blue, which I've also got. And different enough to, you know, justify having both. So that's these two together. Hang on, Max, sweetheart, in a minute. Okay, and then there's Max's favourite, which is this red colour. But it's different to then the Maythep's burnt umber, which I've also got. It's a weird sort of a red, but it's a red nonetheless, and it's nice. What's next, sweetheart?
There's something I scribbled.
Yeah, that's okay. A lovely bright yellow. Max doesn't want me to show the scribbled side. Obviously, they got their item number wrong. Yeah, just a nice yellow iridescent sort of a tinsel. It looks like with some of these iridescent ones, it might be a mixture of plain and iridescent, because it just doesn't look like all the particles flash. But anyway,
this is yellow.
See, can you get me both of those
yellow
orangey
and
ones?
orange and red.
This one's an orangey one. I got two different orange ones. I'm not sure why I did that. Give me this one, please. One's definitely a more yellowy orange, and one's a more reddy orange. So
that one has yellow and orange and a bit of red in it. That one is like kind of similar to this one here, but just a bit has orange in it.
Yeah,
has red.
Did you get that? Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So this one here, it looks like it's got a mixture of yellow and red glitters particles in the bag. It's really quite unusual. And this one looks like it's more of an orange, although it does look like it might have some red particles as well. That's pretty cool, actually. No, I haven't done this green one. And last, there's this gorgeous, lovely, light but cheerful green. And it's more of a minty green, which is exactly what I hoped it would be. So I'm really happy with that. So that's that first order. And then not long after that, I started thinking, oh, I wish I'd ordered this, I wish I'd ordered that, and then I placed another order. So we'll do that one next. Okay, now on to the second Honeycatso order, which I ordered probably about a week after the first, but it only came a few days after I received the first order. Or the third came a few days after the second. Anyway. Yeah, here's the stuff. And I got a ton of freebies in this one. It's really quite weird. But anyway, here goes. So the first thing I got was this 10 pack of these little boxes. They're the sort that you get the spangles from, like from Maythep's. But I love these for rhinestones and things like that. Whenever I get rhinestones in a wheel, I dump them into one of these because I just find it so much easier. They don't get mixed up as much. The only downside is some of the compartments are a bit hard to open, but you know, I just make sure I've got something to prise them up with so I don't break a nail. But anyway, this was really good value. So I've got a whole lot of pearls and bits and pieces, mixed rhinestones that I'm separating and sifting out. So yeah, definitely needed some more of these, so I'm really happy about those. The next thing I got was their 10 pack of crushed shells. I got a sample of these last time and I was really impressed about how full they were and,
Wait a minute.
And the quality of them. So, Sim, hurry up. Thank you. Thanks, sweetie. So, I mean, I guess the only downside is that there's no green, I guess, so the colour selection isn't, I guess, as good as what it could be. But the shells themselves are gorgeous. I don't know if you can tell, but they're sort of got that, you can tell they're real shell because they've got that sort of iridescent, pearlescent, almost holographic quality to them. So there's like a creamy yellow colour of white, which might be able to dye somehow. I wouldn't mind giving that a try. Black, brown, the purple, I guess this is red, orange, more of a cherry red, a deep pink, and a dark blue. Now each of these is about 40 grams, and those jumbo jars, say from Maythep's, they hold about 10 grams. So I mean, it doesn't look like it, but if you look at it by weight, these hold a lot. And so a 10 pack is 400 grams of crushed shells, so that's really good value. I'm just going to have to find containers to decant these into. I think I've got some, but we'll see. I just hope they don't bleed, but they shouldn't do because it says that they're for nail art, so you know they shouldn't bleed. But anyway, I'm happy with those. Okay. Then the next thing I got were these big packs of spangles. I was expecting the containers to be a lot smaller, to be honest. So I was really impressed when these arrived. Now these are a 20 pack. 10 are hollow hearts and 10 are full hearts. So they look much the same as what you would get from Maythep's, but instead they're in these little jars, which I'm pretty sure are 10 gram jars. And the size of these is, there's a lot of stuff in there. They're not the sort of jumbo jars that we get our glitters from, they're the sort of flatter ones. Sorry about the noise. So, I mean, there's a ton of spangles in that. So compare the size. This is a 2 gram jar. And this one is the 5 gram jar. These look very similar, but you could tell, certainly if you try and change the lids, they won't work. These are the sort of jars that come in the 12 pack in the little boxes, and these are the smaller ones that either come loose or in those little cardboard trays, and the bottoms are really quite deep in these. The indent is pushed quite in, so that's why they don't hold as much as, say, like this. So anyway, 2 grams, 5 grams, 10 grams. Massive. So anyway, I got the hearts, which is 10 solid and 10 solid, 10 hollow. I got the same in the stars, 10 solid, 10 hollow. Some gorgeous colours. And I got flowers, which I was really excited about because Maytheps does have solid flowers, but the hollow flowers are really hard to find. So I was very pleased with those. And then they also had a 10 pack of these little hollow circles, I guess. They didn't have them in a 20 pack, just a 10 pack, but still, I was really pleased about that. The other thing that Honeycatso does is they sell these sorts of spangles in 100 gram bags. Now, it took a lot of self-control not to just grab a 100 bag of everything that they had. But if you use a lot, certainly of a particular colour, that's probably the best way to go, especially for the girls who sell mixes on eBay. I mean, the initial investment would be a fair bit, but, you know, you'd make your money back pretty quickly because it would be so much cheaper than constantly buying the little tiny ones from Maytheps. But anyway, I'm really excited about these circles because they're sort of a lot more difficult to find. Then I got, what did I get? I got these little pots of 1.5mm rhinestones because I didn't have any in this size. It turns out when I ordered something else, I got 2 wheels for free of these, so they ended up being a little bit redundant, but you get a lot in each little pot. Yes, I don't know, I think there's 10 colours maybe. Oh, I'm losing them. So they're quite nicely filled in, and I wanted these for the nail art entry into Charming Designs for You 500 subbies contest. Oh no, there's 12 here. So I needed some rhinestones in this size, so I'm really pleased about that. There's quite a lot there, and these are I think they're the, are they the 2 gram jars? Yeah, I think they're the 2 gram jars, but you know, they're packed in really tight. There's tons in there. So that's really awesome. Did you do this? No, not yet, sweetheart.
Did you even do the freebies yet?
I'm going to get to the freebies. This is a 5 pack of Dappen dishes, the glass Dappen dishes, which were quite cheap. Now, I haven't actually opened them yet, so I don't know if they arrived in one piece. They look like they have, but I thought, oh, they're cute to decorate. I haven't got any of the open kind. I took my nails off yesterday and they're all paper thin and weak and I just can't, I'm scared of breaking them. Thanks, sweetheart. Okay. They should all be okay. They're just a little open Dappen dishes. I've got 2 of the closed ones. But they don't look like they've been separated. So they've been grinding up against each other. No, they're all intact.
All intact.
I think they were something like
you got something on your hand here.
$1 or $2 or something for 5. They weren't very much anyway.
The electric. Look, they've got electricity.
Yes, it's static electricity. So I'm looking forward to decorating these. Or just having some spare ones for mixes and things. And then the rest they sent is all freebies. I'll show you. The first thing is this goopy yellow stuff. Now, my first thought is that it's UV gel, but that being the case, why would they put it in a transparent container? I don't know. Maybe there's not enough UV light for it to start solidifying, although it's not sort of as goopy as it was. Maybe it's already started to solidify. Let's have a look inside.
Looks like an alien inside.
Yeah, Max likes it. Actually, I think it's already started to harden. How funny is that? Oh. Oh no, it's sealed. It's sealed, so it must be a gel of some sort.
Looks like going down.
Yeah, yesterday it was moving around. Today's not. Oops, I think I might have kept it out of the.
Freezer?
Kept it out of. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's still runny. Yeah, it must be UV gel. I'll try and put some on something and yeah. Can you put that in one of my drawers to keep it out of the light? Anyway, it's a bit of a random colour, but whatever, it's free. So I got a brown eyeshadow. It's quite a, oh, Max has moved the camera. It's it's like a frosty sort of a brown, so I'll see how that swatches, and I'll probably depot that and put it into my Z palettes with my other eyeshadows. So it looks like a really nice brown. Alternatively, I may grind that up and put it into mixers. Then there's some random files. There's an OPI one, which I've got no idea whether it's genuine or not. An Easy Flow, and just one that says QMH. It doesn't. The Easy Flow is the only one that says what it is. It's a 100/100 grit. The other two, I have no idea. This one, at least one side of the OPI one, feels quite coarse. So anyway, but still, files are good. They gave me a big acrylic brush. It's a number 16, so I haven't got one like this. This might be quite good for decorating stuff, so we'll see how that goes. It says Kolinsky, Germany, so again, no idea whether any of that's true, but hey, it's a freebie. A little brush, a nail brush, and this one's so cute. It's got little bits of silver glitter embedded in the plastic. That's adorable. Now, I can't get enough of these. I try and keep one in every shower and hand basin, or at least the ones that I use. So I've always got something to scrub the underside of my nails with.
I like this bubble wrap.
I got a little bag of pink leaf Vimos. I haven't got any like this, so that's really cute. And then this really random box of nails, and there's a glue rolling around in the back. And it says there's 24 in there, so, you know, there's got to be enough to do at least one, you know, one set, depending on the sizes. So that's pretty cool. They might be nice as tips. So, I mean, they were really generous with their freebies this time around. I'm quite impressed. Makes me want to go and place another order straight away. So, yeah, that's my second, or I should say third Honeycatso order, and hopefully I'll get some more stuff. The only thing is, at the moment their PayPal's not working very well, so what you've got to do is you create an account, put stuff in your baskets and go through the motion of checking out, and then you'll get a message saying that PayPal's not working. So you just email them and say that you'd like them to send you an invoice for order like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they will, and you just pay through PayPal like that. So that's what these last two orders I've had to do. The first one went through just fine. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to start using some of these. Okay, bye.